Welcome to Sudan, a captivating land steeped in history and vibrant culture. Here, amidst the embrace of the Taka Mountains, where the winds create a harmonious symphony, a love story was born. This is the tale of El-Muhalliq and Tajooj, whose love transcended time, becoming a legend passed down through generations. In Kassala, the city of love and beauty, surrounded by the majestic Taka Mountains in eastern Sudan, a tale of love and tragedy begins. Have you ever wondered what happens when love so pure meets an unstoppable force? As the wedding drums echoed through the village, El-Muhalliq and Tajooj's love story seemed destined for a fairy tale ending. But as night fell, a shadow of jealousy began to creep closer, threatening to shatter their happiness. Unbeknownst to them, a storm of envy and betrayal was brewing, one that would test the very foundation of their love. Will their bond withstand the coming trials, or will the darkness consume their dreams? Stay tuned as the tale of El-Muhalliq and Tajooj takes a dramatic turn. In the enchanting city of Kassala, where nature's beauty flourishes under the clear skies and the winds carry melodies of ancient tales, a love story unlike any other began to unfold. This is the story of El-Muhalliq and Tajooj, whose love was so profound that it became a legend, passed down through generations. The Taka Mountains in eastern Sudan stood as silent witnesses to this epic tale. The rhythmic flow of the Setit River and the harmonious noise created by the winds and seagulls added a magical touch to the landscape. In this breathtaking atmosphere, the seeds of a love story were planted. Kassala, a city known for its picturesque beauty and the harmony between nature and humanity, was the home of the Humran tribe. This tribe, known for their bravery, nobility, and deep connection to nature, thrived amidst the acacia and baobab trees near the Setit River. The tribe was home to several young men who composed poetry and boasted of their deeds. Among them was El-Muhalliq Wad Ali, a brave and noble young man, and his cousin, the beautiful Tajooj. Their leader, Sheikh Muhammad Wad Ali al-Hakim, was a man of great wisdom and respect. His family was revered, and among them was his beautiful daughter, Tajooj. Tajooj was unlike any other girl in the region. Her beauty was legendary, and her presence could light up the darkest of days. Her father named her Queen, but she was affectionately called Tajooj, a name that resonated with elegance and grace and whispered with awe throughout the region. Her mother, a charming woman from the Beni Amr tribe, had royal lineage that extended from the Setit River to the Red Sea coasts, adding to Tajooj's allure. The Humran tribe lived peacefully in the village of Anater, west of the Hadandawa, between the slopes of the Taka Mountains and the eastern bank of the Setit River. Surrounded by acacia, cedar, andarab, lalab, and baobab trees, the tribe settled in their new residence after leaving their homeland in the port of Sawakin. The Humran tribe, a branch of the Hadrami Basafar tribe, migrated to the region in 883 AD and became notable figures, ruling Sawakin and thriving due to their expertise in trade. Tajooj's beauty was legendary. Her dark flowing hair, radiant cheeks, and graceful presence captivated everyone who saw her. She grew up happily among her family, and as she matured, her beauty became more pronounced, making her the most beautiful girl in her village. Her beauty and elegance captured the hearts of the young men in the region, becoming the subject of many tales and songs. In the same village lived El-Muhalliq, a young man of remarkable bravery and poetic talent. El-Muhalliq was not just any young man, he was a warrior, a poet, and a dreamer. His love for nature and his skill in horsemanship made him a prominent figure in the tribe. El-Muhalliq's life was deeply intertwined with the rhythms of the land and the tribe's customs. El-Muhalliq's first encounter with Tajooj was nothing short of magical. Returning from a hunting trip during a wedding celebration, he saw her for the first time. Struck by her beauty, El-Muhalliq's heart was captivated. He knew he had to marry her, and his determination was unwavering. He approached his mother, seeking her help to arrange the marriage. His mother, aware of his reputation as a camel raider, agreed to help, but only if he promised to abandon his raiding ways. El-Muhalliq, driven by love, agreed to this condition. His mother then approached his uncle, the tribal leader Sheikh Mohammed Wad Ali al-Hakim, to seek his approval for the marriage. Sheikh Mohammed, a wise and thoughtful leader, agreed on the condition that El-Muhalliq would give up his reckless behavior. El-Muhalliq's declaration of repentance and commitment to a new path impressed the sheikh, and he gave his blessing for the marriage. After Tajooj's father approved the marriage, El-Muhalliq's mother convinced Tajooj's family to talk to another family, leading to the withdrawal of another suitor, Wad Juwail. With the family's approval and the withdrawal of Wad Juwail, the engagement was set, and the preparations for the wedding began. Wad Juwail, another suitor, was deeply distressed by Tajooj's engagement to El-Muhalliq. His envy and desire for Tajooj led him to plot against El-Muhalliq. At the village market, Wad Juwail and his friends sharpened their swords, preparing for a confrontation. When El-Muhalliq arrived, singing about Tajooj, Wad Juwail mockingly challenged him, igniting a heated argument. The confrontation escalated, and a fierce verbal battle ensued. Wad Juwail, driven by jealousy, insulted El-Muhalliq, questioning his worthiness to marry Tajooj. El-Muhalliq, proud and defiant, drew his sword, and Wad Juwail followed suit. The crowd formed a circle, eager to see who would emerge victorious. Despite the tension, El-Muhalliq's love for Tajooj fueled his determination. Wad Juwail proposed a fight to determine who was more deserving of Tajooj. El-Muhalliq, confident in his love and skills, accepted the challenge. The crowd watched in anticipation as the two men faced off, their swords clashing. El-Muhalliq fought valiantly, driven by his love for Tajooj, and eventually disarmed Wad Juwail, emerging victorious. Despite the hostility, El-Muhalliq's love for Tajooj remained steadfast. His commitment to her and his promise to abandon his old ways showcased his transformation. After the fight, El-Muhalliq's mother approached him, urging him to be cautious and reminding him of the conditions set by his uncle. She emphasized the importance of honoring his commitment to Tajooj and the tribe. El-Muhalliq, determined to prove his worth, promised his mother he would uphold his promises and protect his love for Tajooj. The village buzzed with excitement as the wedding preparations unfolded. The women of the Humran tribe began preparing for the wedding, carrying the bride's belongings to the groom's house and celebrating the union. The village was filled with joy and anticipation as El-Muhalliq and Tajooj's wedding day approached. The celebrations were elaborate, reflecting the tribe's traditions and customs. The women performed various rituals, including the smoke pit ceremony and body care routines, to transform her into a radiant bride for her new life. Tajooj's friends took over her daily chores, allowing her to focus on the upcoming happy day. The men, on the other hand, were busy with their preparations. El-Muhalliq, now a changed man, focused on logging and other honorable activities. His commitment to the tribe and his love for Tajooj were evident in everything he did. The market was abuzz with activity as people gathered to trade goods and discuss the impending wedding. The wedding festivities included 2 henna ceremonies, one for El-Muhalliq and another for Tajooj. The ceremonies were filled with songs, dances, and blessings, symbolizing the couple's transition into married life. Family and friends gathered to celebrate, showering the couple with love and good wishes. However, not everyone was happy about the union. Wad Juwail, another suitor who had previously expressed interest in Tajooj, was consumed with jealousy. His envy and anger grew with each passing day, and he plotted to disrupt the happiness of the couple. The day of the wedding arrived, and the village gathered to celebrate. El-Muhalliq and Tajooj were wed in a mourning ceremony at her father's house. In the evening, Tajooj was transported on a decorated camel to El-Muhalliq's home. The ceremony was filled with joy and anticipation. Tajooj, adorned in her bridal attire, looked more beautiful than ever. El-Muhalliq, standing proudly beside her, radiated happiness. The couple was surrounded by loved ones, and their union was celebrated with songs, dances, and feasts showcasing the rich culture of the Humran tribe. The night was filled with dreams of a beautiful future together. However, amidst the celebration, the shadow of Wad Juwail's jealousy loomed. His defeat at the market had only fueled his desire for revenge. As the newlyweds relaxed in the happiness of their union, Wad Juwail plotted in the shadows, determined to disrupt their joy. Despite the challenges, El-Muhalliq and Tajooj embarked on their new journey together. Their love was a beacon of hope and joy, illuminating their path. El-Muhalliq's poetic nature found new inspiration in Tajooj, and he composed verses celebrating her beauty and their love. Their home was filled with laughter, love, and the promise of a bright future. The villagers, inspired by their love story, often gathered to listen to El-Muhalliq's poems and songs. His words painted vivid pictures of their love, bringing smiles to the faces of those who heard them. Tajooj, in turn, found happiness in the simple joys of their life together. She supported El-Muhalliq in his endeavors and shared in his dreams. As El-Muhalliq and Tajooj settled into their new life, little did they know that the trials and tribulations were far from over. The night was filled with dreams of a beautiful future, but little did they know that the winds of fate were already stirring, bringing challenges that would test their love beyond imagination. The dark clouds of jealousy and betrayal were gathering, ready to test their love and commitment. What will happen when love faces envy and betrayal? How will El-Muhalliq and Tajooj navigate the turbulent waters ahead? Stay tuned for part 2 of this series, Trials and Tribulations, Love in the Face of Envy, to find out how El-Muhalliq and Tajooj confront the challenges that lie ahead. Their love story is just beginning, and the journey is filled with twists and turns that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Remember to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss the next chapter of this captivating story.